So support me on Patreon, please. I am Michael 10. I have published books like Radical Life Extension, Attempt to Utilize Cryonics, Outlaw Psychiatric Slavery. You can find them on Amazon under Michael 10. You can search those titles with my name. Look them up. But please support me on Patreon. I'm trying to do a few things on Patreon here. 2 to 3 primarily. I want to help defeat aging. I want to hasten the defeat of aging. The book Ending Aging by Aubrey de Grey inspired this. But we can defeat aging. It is a theoretical possibility. I want to help make this happen. I want to spread the word that we need to support health span research. We need to support research that can bring about the defeat of aging. I'm trying to help universal basic income become a reality. I'm trying to help eliminate poverty. And I think universal basic income can help this to happen. So I'm trying to help hasten the implementation of universal basic income so people can live and have a decent minimal standard of living. And then 2 other things that I'm working on is with regards to human rights and psychiatry. I'm trying to help motivate change in the laws so that only consensual psychiatry is legal. I worked in the psychiatric psychological professions for about 4 years. I saw a lot of stuff. I am under the belief that we should only have consensual psychiatry be legal. Consensual psychiatry should be legal and it should remain legal. I'm just trying to have psychiatric coercion outlawed. So that's one other thing I'm trying to build support for. And then lastly, I'm embracing sort of spirituality, and I want to help spread a positive spiritual message that'll help people to experience perfect happiness and limitless peace. So that's sort of what I'm doing on Patreon. That's what this Patreon can help me do full time. Right now, you know, I work to pay my bills from an employer. I have an employer, but my views are my own. My views do not represent any of my past, present, or future employers. My views are my own. I'll state that. But I'm trying to get it so I can work on my passions full time. And again, in summary, my passions are to help to defeat aging, to help to implement universal basic income, to help outlaw psychiatric coercion and non-consensual psychiatry, and then to help people experience more peace and to see with spiritual vision rather than the physical eyes. I want to help people to see with spiritual vision rather than the physical eyes, use the third eye. So if you like what I'm saying here, if you want to help me to do this full time, then please support me on this Patreon. And if you're viewing this away from patreon.com, if it's not embedded there, my Patreon is patreon.com/Michael10. Patreon.com/Michael10. So please support me on Patreon, read my books, follow what I'm doing. I post on Reddit and Twitter and Instagram and Steemit and Facebook and Medium and Blogger and Tumblr and probably some other places. I like to syndicate what I write. I try to get my ideas out there. I'm trying to spread some positive, helpful ideas that I really feel can benefit society. So if you want to help me do that, please support me on Patreon. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions or comments, please put a comment on this video on YouTube or wherever you can. Tweet to me on Twitter. I'm iMichael10 on Twitter. Find me on Steemit. Follow me on Steemit. I'm Michael10 on Steemit. Anyway, thanks for watching this. Please subscribe. Please support me on Patreon. Watch my videos on YouTube. Read my books and have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, or night, whenever and wherever you may be. Cheers.